Okay, so imagine this. It's 1943, the Allies are desperate, and their secret weapon isn't a tank or a bomb. It's a dead guy with fake documents stuffed in his pocket. A corpse is the hero of World War II? That's the premise of Operation Mincemeat, and honestly, if you pitched this as fiction, no one would buy it. But here we are. This absurd, hilarious, and bizarrely true story is now a global musical sensation. And now it's heading to North America with a cast so stacked. They're basically the Avengers of theater nerds. But wait, why does this weird historical footnote matter so much today? Let's unpack this. First, the casting. Mariah Copeland, Kleiger, Antony Neville. They're playing like 6 roles each. That's not just acting. It's a circus. And I love it. Because here's the thing. This show thrives on chaos. It's a spy thriller, a farce, and a musical all smashed together. If you're expecting a serious war drama, you're in the wrong theater. This is more like if Mission Impossible teamed up with Monty Python. The fact that they're touring with 50 cast members worldwide? That's not just ambition. It's a middle finger to the idea that history has to be boring. But let's zoom out. The real Operation Mincemeat wasn't just some quirky footnote. It was a Hail Mary pass. The British planted a corpse with fake invasion plans off the coast of Spain, hoping the Nazis would bite. And it worked. It flipped the Mediterranean, saved thousands of lives, and shortened the war. But here's the kicker. We're obsessed with stories where the underdog wins with a gimmick. Why? Because it makes us feel like anyone could change history. A dead guy with a fake ID did more for democracy than most generals. That's the chaos we crave in art, right? It's not about heroism, it's about scrappy, weird solutions. Now the show itself has been nominated for 67 awards. 67. That's not just popularity, it's a cultural moment. And look, I get it. A musical about a corpse in a suit? That's meme-worthy. But the reason it's resonated isn't just the gimmick. It's because we're starved for stories that blend humor and horror, where the stakes are real but the solutions are absurd. In 2026, with the world feeling like it's on fire, maybe we need reminders that the craziest ideas can work. That's why Mincemeat isn't just a West End/Broadway cash grab. It's a mirror. A ridiculous, glittery mirror. And here's the deeper layer. This isn't just a show about World War II. It's about how we mythologize history. The real Ewan Montague, one of the masterminds, wrote about it in the 50s. Ian Fleming. Yeah, that Fleming helped. But the musical leans into the farce, which makes me wonder. Are we laughing at the past, or at ourselves? Because let's be real, modern espionage makes Mincemeat look like child's play. Yet here we are, clapping for a dead guy in a suit. Maybe that's the point. History's heroes aren't always medals and parades types. Sometimes they're corpses. So final thought. When Mincemeat lands in Providence next year, it's not just another tour. It's a reminder that truth is stranger than fiction, and that the best stories aren't about what's probable. They're about what's possible. And hey, if nothing else, it's proof that theater can still shock us. Even if the shock is a punchline delivered by a guy playing a dead spy. What's next? A musical about the time the CIA tried to train cats as spies? Actually, I'd buy that ticket.